Do you need a business license and a tax ID number to sell on Shopify? That's coming up. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're back with another great video today. And if you're new here, I want to welcome you to our channel. My name's Kerry. I'm an online entrepreneur, online business owner, and this channel is here to bring you the best strategies, secrets, and hacks to grow your online business. And in today's video, we're diving into something that is talked about a lot in our community, and I get asked this question a lot, and it's, do you need a tax ID, an LLC, a business license when you're starting out on Shopify, and do you need to charge taxes on Shopify when you're just starting out? So let's dive in. The first thing I want to address today is the misconception that it's really, really hard to become legal and actually, get the necessary things for your business. In my experience, it's actually a lot easier than expected to get that tax ID number, to get your business, official, and to be able to accept sales tax and all that kind of stuff on your Shopify store. In my state of Oklahoma, you can get your tax ID number back just like a day or two. And so it's just really, really easy to get started. It doesn't cost a lot. It's usually 60, 80 bucks. You definitely want to check with your state and what is required in your state. But I know here in Oklahoma, I was surprised at how easy and quick the process was. That being said, the next question we need to address is, do you need to do this before you start selling on Shopify? Now, I want to give this disclaimer that I'm not giving you any official legal advice. I'm just speaking from my own experience and starting multiple Shopify stores and going through that process and being able to observe the process with my students. And that is my recommendation, is that you don't need to get all of your business license and all tax ID and all that kind of stuff when you're just starting out, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. The reason why is because you don't want to go through the trouble of making your business legal and jumping through all the hoops that your state requires before you know if you're really going to follow through with selling on Shopify, doing print on demand or e-commerce, whatever you're doing. A lot of people, there's a statistic that 80 or 85% of new businesses fail in the first 120 days. It's so easy to start a Shopify store that unfortunately a lot of people just don't continue and they don't follow through. They kind of do it as just a hobby and they end up letting it go if it doesn't work out quickly, or they just get bored with it, or whatever the reason may be. So I don't recommend that you go through, pay the money, do the work, do all the filing to make your business legal before you know if you really have a product that you can sell, or if you're going to be invested in it, come 30, 60, 90 days or longer. So with that being said, next I want to talk about what will happen if you don't incorporate your business and you start selling on Shopify. Here's what kind of happens is, when you start selling on Shopify, and if you're just making a few sales here and there, you're going to be fine, and you can actually just claim that on your personal tax return. In my experience, you can claim that under your social security number. And I would recommend that you don't collect sales tax if you don't have your business incorporated. And what will actually happen is, once you hit a certain number of sales, or you've had your business long enough, Shopify will reach out to you and let you know that you need to go ahead and incorporate your business and make it official. And they will give you a time frame to do that before they will shut down your Shopify store. So my recommendation is that you get out there, you start selling without going through all the legal process. Start to see if this is something you're really going to follow through with. And then once you get that notice from Shopify, or you see that you are consistent, you are going to keep selling on Shopify, then go ahead and make your business legal. I want to make sure you understand I'm not a legal professional, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't make your business legal, you shouldn't incorporate your business. I'm simply telling you that in my experience in dealing with my own stores, multiple stores, and hundreds of students, that when you're just starting out, I don't think it's worth your time or effort to do that before you find out if you're going to follow through, if it's going to be a successful idea, if you're going to have the products, all that kind of stuff, if you're going to have the sales. So that's my best recommendation for you. If you're enjoying this video today, you're learning something, hit that like button. It really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. We can reach more people. We can help more people if you just press the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We put out new videos every single Tuesday and every Friday, tons of content. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. The last thing I want to talk to you about is collecting sales tax on Shopify. Now, I want to walk you through just the easiest way that I've found to do this. Now, first of all, inside your Shopify store, when you go into the settings, you can simply turn on sales tax collection, and Shopify will automatically calculate the sales tax for no matter what state you're doing business in or what state you're selling in. Shopify will automatically calculate that for you and collect that upon selling an item. Now, once you sell an item, that sales tax just becomes part of the sale and it goes into your bank account. So I highly recommend that you put that sales tax aside, because that is not part of your revenue. It's not part of your profit. You actually need to put that actually need to pay that sales tax to the state, and you want to make sure that you're doing that. The easiest way that I have found to do that is an app called TaxJar, TaxJar. I'm not an affiliate for TaxJar, but I've been using them for a number of years. And TaxJar will automatically calculate your sales tax. It will integrate with your Shopify store. And in most states, it will auto-file your sales tax monthly for you. So if you are at the stage of your business where you are official, you have your tax ID, you have your sales tax permit, and you're collecting sales tax inside Shopify, you need to make sure that you're remitting that to the state monthly. And this, I'm speaking in my experience from Oklahoma. I don't know all of the rules and regulations state by state, but you need to remit that sales tax monthly. And the easiest way to do that is by auto-filing with a app like TaxJar. That's the one that I've used and I'm familiar with, and it's worked like a charm and made the process really, really simple. So to wrap this whole thing up, if you are just starting out with Shopify, I recommend that you don't go through the legal process. Go ahead and start selling. See if it's something you're going to be consistent in. Once you get notified from Shopify that you need to go ahead and provide your tax ID number, that's when I would recommend going to your state, going through the process to make your business legal so that you can continue selling. At that point, you need to start collecting sales tax on each transaction and remitting that sales tax back to the state. And I recommend an app called TaxJar to do that automatically for you. So hopefully that was helpful today and you learned something. So if you're ready to get selling on Shopify, if you're ready to set up your store, start selling today, I want to invite you to go to shirtschool.com/Shopify and get a 14-day free trial of the Shopify platform. In my opinion, Shopify is the absolute best e-commerce platform, and it really covers everything that you can need for your e-commerce business via the Shopify App Store. There are some incredible apps in there and so much you can do with the Shopify platform. So if you're ready to get started, head over there, shirtschool.com/Shopify, grab that 14-day free trial. We'll see you on Friday.